What's up, everybody? DalkielDamion coming at you live from a pre-recorded episode where we are back to play Carnal Instinct, the pre-alpha version. So I'm just going to jump right in the game right now. We are going to have to load a game, however, because I have to go back to slot 1, and this looks like about the right time right here. So hold on 1 second. All right, we are here yet again. Now, in the last episode, we kind of left off. I said, you know what, we're done. Because I thought I had explored and found everything that there was to explore and find, with a few things that were unfinished, glitched out, so forth and so on. However, while making the Patreon exclusive uncensored version of this game, yes, you heard me correct, I found some very interesting new things to enjoy in this game. In the UE5 beta version, the Instinct Steam build. I guess there's other builds out there, but hey, you know what? I can't keep up with all these different builds for all these games. Why can't you just make one build and put it on all the platforms that you want to put it on, and stop making a platform version for this and a version for this and a version for this? Hey, let's go on this website and you could get this version. But if you go on this website, you could get this version. But if you go on this website, you could get this version. But if you're on Steam, you can only have this version. Wow. Amazing. I accidentally touched my glasses. Laser eye surgery, baby. That's what we all need to do. But anyway, I found some new stuff. So, first and foremost, we are going to do a simple one. Really? Are you sure? Yes. First, we're going to come back over here to this location where the quest ended, because for some odd reason the crocodile quest lady and the crocodile and the guys over there, you know, the jackals, they won't accept the fact that I took the quest. If we go to our quest, this is it. Down here it says it's completed. Only 23. There's more than 23 quests. So we're going to run upstairs in this area, and we are going to meet our soon-to-be new girlfriend. Now, some of this stuff in this little village, I have to kind of do a little backwards walking, because behind me is something very interesting, but I can't show that.
One day, Mera. One day.
One day. This is Mera. This is the second character you can romance in this version of the game.
Oh, hey there. Does Mother know that you're up here?
No. Mother? Who's that?
I met your mother. She said I could wander around as long as I, keep my hands to myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mother really doesn't like to share. But that's just because she cares about us a lot.
What are you doing up here all by yourself?
Nothing. Sometimes I just need to have a little time to myself, you know? No one comes to this spot in Mother's Villa, so I come here to be alone.
Yeah, I get it. We all need a break sometimes. Should I leave you alone then?
No, you should stay. I don't mind, really. And yeah, sometimes I feel bad sneaking off. Mother does so much for us, for me. But up here, I can dream.
Yes. Dream.
What do you dream about?
The usual, I guess? Green grass, better times, a partner to share it all with.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I keep thinking about how fun it would be to open up my own bakery. You ever think of doing something like that?
Honestly, I haven't really had the time to think about things like that.
That's too bad. Maybe one day I'll get to chase my dreams. And you'll have time to come up with some of your own.
I hope so.
Hey, I like talking to you. If you ever get bored and feel like keeping me some company, well, you're always welcome to join me up here in my little hideaway.
Sorry, I never asked your name.
That's okay. My name's Mera.
A pleasure to know you, Mera.
Yeah. Tell me about yourself, Mera.
Tell me something more about you, Mera.
You want to know more about me?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
I don't know what to say. No one's really asked about me like that before.
Well, how about you tell me what brought you here to Sophia's villa?
It's not really a happy story. I did something stupid to try and fix a relationship, and it went terribly. After everything happened, I was just so broken and lost. I picked a direction and started walking. I stumbled into Mother's home, dirty and exhausted, and well, now I'm here.
I think you're pretty. Yeah.
It's a shame.
What is?
The way Sophia hoards you girls to herself like she does. Especially you.
Oh, you're sweet, but Mother has her reasons.
Still, you're far too pretty to be stuck here. Beauty like yours deserves to be free.
I don't know what to say.
No need to say anything.
Wow.
Sorry if I overstepped.
No, it's okay. You didn't. I just, thank you.
It's all nice and dark now. Cool. I love it when the sun goes down and everything gets really dark and you can't see anything. It was just daytime out when I came over here, you know.
I hope I'm not being too forward, but I'd like to get to know you better.
I don't know how much more there is to tell.
No, Mera. I mean, I want to be with you.
Oh, well...
Okay, well. Let's jump down here and let's get some light before we continue on. Light. Can we slow down the time? You can't slow time, dude. You can't stop time. Time never stops. It just keeps going forever. There's no such thing as stop time. It's only in make-believe land.
Water looks nice. Wonder when it'll be my turn.
It will never be your turn. Alright, now that we got some light, now let's go get some... let's go talk to this lovely young lady. I want you, Mera.
I want to hold you, Mera. I know you want me to.
I do like you, but we can't. Mother's rules. I'm sorry.
Why? But I want you now.
I want to hold you, Mera. I know you want me to.
I do like you, but we can't. Mother's rules. I'm sorry.
Darn it. Well, now, in the Patreon version, I didn't have that problem because I actually got the quest to not glitch out. So that's the problem that we were having in the previous episodes with this game, is that the quests are not now. We should go talk to Sophie. She might actually try to get us to...
Go on, then. Speak with the crocodile. I will handle things with the priestess.
And this is where it got stuck, and this is where we stopped. In the Patreon edition, I actually saved the brother first before I initiated any conversation with the crocodile lady or that guy there. So in a way, sometimes some of these quests in this game you have to kind of do in a specific order, otherwise it may glitch out or get stuck or frozen. So we're gonna go talk to Mom. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Mom. Well, maybe we can. Let's see. No, because once the dialogue hops, it's gonna zoom in on her. And it's gonna... do I really want to blur stuff out? All right, let's see if we can... We're gonna try it.
We'll need fresh wine soon.
All right, we'll try it. All right, but if so, we might have to budget, unless I wait until the dark nighttime and do it.
Oh, yes.
Because
That's the spot,
see
dear.
this
I'm
lovely...
glad I've pleased you, Sophia.
You will address me as mother, or you'll end up in the stocks beside your sister. Do you understand?
Sorry, Mother.
beautiful crocodile young lady behind us is sitting there with a a stiffy.
God. How I wish I had my pool again.
Well, I'm trying to work on that if you would talk to me. So here we go. Let's try it.
Feel free to stay and rest a while, so long as you keep your hands off my daughters. They are for my touch only.
Okay, so that didn't work.
Oh,
So in this version of the my game, it's just it's not gonna happen because I can't get the jackal or the walk the path group to continue forward with the quest because technically it's over. It's down here somewhere. So if you do it in a specific order, you can get Mera as your girlfriend because then you after you get them to give permission for the mother to use the pool, then that opens up her to say, okay, thumbs up, right? So that's a bummer. See, that's another reason why I stopped playing this version, this game, because most of all the quests that I have or had are all glitched out and they won't move forward. So you know what? Come watch the other version. But we are going to travel over here. But before we travel over here, because we're going to do two things over here. Okay? while running around in the Patreon exclusive version, we finally found out how to get in. But you have to get it a specific way, because you have to get something in order to open the door to get in.
They don't need it anymore.
And that particular item only drops from the Stone Guardian Warriors. But the problem with the Stone Guardian Warriors is that they tend to die before you actually get to kill them. See that guy right there? Now, there are more of these guys roaming around the island or the map. But where are they? Well, I'm not running around the map trying to figure out where these guys are. I know that this one is here, which is right here on the map over by Kusuma. Okay. See where we are? Just trying to give you a little, down here. Here's the bullhead. Here's here's our shrine where we change our gender and our body parts over here. So you just come over here to this area here. And then when you're here, this is where the staff is. This is where the teleportation staff is. If you get that quest from this young lady, that's where in here. I don't know her name off the top of my head. So how I did it was, two. Yep, there we go, two. Stand up here. Get your bow and arrow out. Now you gotta be patient with this guy. And he should just stand at the wall. And he'll just stand there. So you can kind of just cheese it, right? Now I've tried getting this item multiple times, multiple different ways. And this is the way that I got it. Yes, it's cheesy. But you don't have to do anything but stand up here and shoot them with the arrows. If you have a better bow, which in the other version of the game, I do have a better bow, it will go a little faster. But patience. Simple as that. And with any luck, he will a beautiful purple item called the Watchful Eye. Once you have the Watchful Eye, then you will teleport down here to this area where the Waterlogged Cave is and where the Shrine of Jedet is. So we'll teleport over here. Okay. Follow me so far? Then we'll call our buddy. Hey there, buddy. What's up? How you doing?
They don't need it anymore.
Yeah, they don't need it anymore. And then you turn around and you just cruise up here. Now I'm just pretending I know where I'm going. So just if I get lost, don't be shocked. Because that's usually how I do things. I get lost. Hold on. See? Already. Hold on. We already went the wrong way. We have to go over here. Let's go. There we go. Where's our... There it is. See? Yeah. I get turned around a lot on this game. So I get lost. But thankfully it has that cool little... You can move your marker wherever you so choose. Okay, so right there's a little kind of cave right there with all them scorpions. here we are. It's this one right here. So again, we are right here at the Shrine of Jedet. So you come up here and you push the door. And then you enter. Now there's 4 individuals in here. See, they're standing there. Left and right. Boom, boom. And in this place, I call it a brothel, but, you know, it might be named something else. Basically, it's just like an area that you can go and have sex with 4 individuals. Now, if you change your lower anatomy, you can do 2 on the other side, and then on the other side, you can have all 4 items on you. That's right. Female has, you know, she has 3 orifices plus an attachable unit, and they will do everything, even if you have a Johnson. And this is the first place that I found that she actually will use her mouth to do stuff. Okay, so there it is. Now I've ran around. It's just a small little square, little shrine, like a cave. You know, there's nothing more beyond that. There's just walls. There's shelves with like vases and just, you know, and, you know, artifacts on it. But there's a guy and a male and female on that side, and there's a male and female on that side, and there's like a door. It will walk like this because, so see here. So these 2 will go, you stand on the other side, or you talk to them, and then they'll do like you do, like when you go to the Pleasure Island, you talk to them and you gauge them, and then they say, yes, I want you, yes, do this to me, and I want to do you, and I want you, and so forth and so on. And then they'll come in here, and then there's a glory hole on the other side. Okay. And then there's another one on the other side. But on the other side, you go in the door. See how it's open? See, there it is right there. See it? See it? And then you are in there. You are in here. This is the side that you have to have a Johnson to use. Otherwise, the 2 on the other side, they won't engage. Well, actually, I don't know, because when I came in here, I already had a lower anatomy unit. I had all the body parts on me. So if you're playing the game and you haven't been here, go enjoy it, have fun. If you want to see it, Patreon edition. But we're just gonna leave and mosey on our way. All right. So the next place we're going is right. That's why I wanted to do 2 things at once.
They don't need it anymore.
And when I first came here, and I was exploring the little, you know, I honestly didn't even pay attention to that. I didn't know that until I went in there. I was just like, oh, it's a statue, it's a shrine, it's damaged for some reason, it's got a hole in it. I don't freaking know what the fudge is going on, you know, because you don't really think about that. And you could look at the symbols, but they're not really, I mean, do they really tell you anything? I don't know how to read Egyptian glyphs or anything like that. So it was a nice surprise for me to see that. I was like, wow. So we're gonna go right there into this cave, because there is a secret in that cave too. Come on, listen here. Okay, are you stuck? Fine. Get over here. Get over here. All right, you know what? I will just run. Screw it. So we meet this ancient, old, spooky whispering voice. That knows that we're coming. But we didn't know we were coming. But it knew we were coming. Freaky, right? I know. Really crazy. But you get some loot. So that's another place. You come in here and you get some treasure. We got 7 torches this time.
To free us again, as you freed us before.
See? She says, you're here to free us again like we freed you before. Wait, I don't remember ever freeing you before. Did we free her before? Who is this? I don't know. Ooh, and what's happening over here? Ooh. You all right there, dude? Yes. I'm fine. How are you?
Release us.
Who's us?
How many are there?
I don't know.
More of them.
Yes. There are more of them. Oh no. Spooky, scary guys. Now, there's 3 mummy dudes and some pictures and symbols, and you just come up here and you rotate, match them up. It's the match game. Okay, just play the matching game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They shattered the seal, dooming my sister and themselves.
You have to be careful with that one. You can run up and just run up and, you know, but try to hit it, right? But it's like a walking time bomb. So it'll blow up. By now, I mean, you should be strong enough where you won't really die, but just in case, just kind of avoid standing in it, because we did actually die to one of those once. I believe it was in this.
Could be useful.
I believe it was in this series on this platform. We actually died. Well, now what? It's a dead end. You're correct. We just wanted the treasure chest. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna come back to the beginning. Damn it. I can't believe it. Oops. Alright, forget the torch. We went that way. We want to go this way.
Yes. Closer.
Yes. Closer. She says. Closer. Closer. You heard her. Let's listen to the spooky, ancient whisper in our head with a bunch of glowy stuff all over.
Yes. Closer.
Again, you just match. It's a matching game. Just look at their chest. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. No, the symbols are on the wall over here. So the one on the right is that symbol right there. The two V's together, which is luckily I got it. And then the other one's the triangle with the circle in it. So then you come over here. and boom. And then it opens. And then we enter.
As before, so again.
Oh no. Alama Labish.
Yes. The answer to the question you were going to have asked us is yes.
It is. Oh, we can't do the next option? Aw. That's right, I forgot. You can, like, when you, the previous screen, the options, you could do 3 or 4. I guess I did 3 last time too.
We have been severed from the void, not in order. Time is for us. To us you have already spoken, or will have done.
We have?
It always has frustrated you. The before, so close to the after. We find it to be confusing.
Yeah, no shit. It's confusing for me too because you're acting like we've met before. And you've been watching the series with me. We've never been here.
We have explained this before, when you released us, or will have. We are of the space between spaces, daughters of the void.
Uh-huh. For whatever reason, I don't know why she's done, why we are not speaking, but
One of this world, the breaker of our pact, tricked us, trapped us in stone, cut us from the void. We remembered that you would release us, though we do not recall our betrayer.
I know who the betrayer is.
You already released us, or you will have. Time appears different from the void. We show you the taste of time, the shape of space. We are to be feared.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Well, gee. What now? Well. 1, 2. Are you ready? Let's release the ghost of Christmas past. Or present. Or future. This it's the symbol on the, so it's just a circle, so you just turn both of these. Now I'm probably going to have to not we're probably going to have to, like, you know, splice it because the entity that's in here, well, how can I put this? Well, she's naked. Full naked. Well, she has some side leather or space-time continuum outfit, but the frontal part top and bottom and behind are all exposed. There she is. Full. Okay, so it's all dark and spooky. But yes, so now we released her. Now you'll engage with a conversation with this floating spiritual entity, and then she will grant you a gift. Well, what is that gift? Levitating. I'm sorry, I'm having a little fun here. Okay, she levitates you with magic, and then she uses that magic to stimulate your private parts until you achieve full pleasure. All right, as simple as that. So if I walk forward and I could get the camera to just not focus on her, or I might blur it. I don't know. Let's see how my mood is. I'm let's go for it. This is the void spirit. You look unique.
Yes, we will pleasure you again. Oh, forgive us. Linearity is difficult. We are unique. You always have admired our faults.
I want to say that when I did it the other version, we talked. I could be wrong, but you know what? No, I want to check. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go click on the other episode and see. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. No, I wasn't sure because playing all these different games, I kind of lose track of. No, we don't speak, which is kind of a bummer because most of the dialogue that they have in this game, our character will speak. She has speaking lines, but in this particular instance, in this area, she does not talk. I just went back. I just double checked the other video, but the number 4 is what we're after.
We have so many times. You explore the far reaches of the void with us, forever changed by what you find there. This will happen again. This has happened before. Your words are particularly clear to us. You retread well-worn steps, as though an unseen force compels you. We have waited for this. We grant you a taste of the void. Pleasure without bounds.
And there we go.
Stone hewn from the void bars our escape. Though soon we leave this cage, if we recall. Now we begin to free our sisters, regain our strength. You return to us, or you will have done.
I mean, it's awesome. So she mentioned sisters, so that makes me wonder: is there going to be more of them? floating around, wandering around where, you know, like you might be able to find more of them. If, oh, well, thank goodness they didn't go off. No, you would think they wouldn't go off. You know, you already
How many are there?
you already went through the cave. You got the stuff. You know, I mean, you turn the little, like the stones, and you would think you turned them off. But I think last time I ran to leave, they got me. So there you go. And I am bummed that this particular gameplay in this version, the quests are glitched. It's a bummer because we did everything we were supposed to do technically, you know, when we were down here. You know, when we first got here, the icon for the quest was here. And then it was on the crocodile lady. And we talked to her. And then she's like, oh, you know, they got my watering hole. And then you can come over here and you talk to them. And she told you who to go talk to. So you're following the quest as it's supposed to be followed. And it's like it doesn't recognize that you did do it in order. And I have tried you know, the icon is there. It says, you know, it's got the icon on it.
We'll need fresh wine soon.
You see it. It's right at the top. I'm looking right at it. It's right there. It's plain as day. See it? It's got the icon. And it says, go
Stroke
right,
faster, girl.
right to her.
You've been serving me for how long? Shouldn't you?
So yeah. So that's it. And even in the other, in the Patreon version, that this young lady right here, it says it's got a symbol, so you're supposed to be able to do. Because when after you complete the quest, you talk to this one, and she'll say, yes, mother said she's going to share us with whatever. And you got the icon right there. That's the symbol for you are allowed to engage in, you know, fun time with the person with that icon. And she won't. There's no dialogue for that. So yeah, it's a bummer. And I have tried to come back and talk to everyone. Because I just did it in the other version. And I'm like, why? Why did it glitch out? And that's all he'll keep saying is, go make the offer to the, and I'm like, I did. And we rescued the what's his name? And then what's funny about that is that all he keeps saying is this.
Come find me at the Rampant Lioness on Talsinet in a couple of days. I'll wait for you there. See you soon.
What's a couple days? What's a couple days? I don't know.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands.
There's the bard.
I'm not Damaris.
You cheeky mare.
There's her poem. Right. I don't see anybody here. What's this?
There was a Minoan from Kasu who kept a jackal to screw. She bounced on his pole as it loosened her hole, and once it was ruined, he withdrew.
That's disgusting. I'd entirely forgotten writing it. I should set that one to music.
He's not hiding over here. As many times as I've ran around this place,
Yet the drake thought her
I found the one on the floor.
No.
You know, we found that one.
Gods.
But, wow. The one on the wall, that's cool. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
A strapping young lion and his brother fucked a centaur mare like no other, but she was in heat as she rode on their meat, and 4 moons hence was a mother.
I think that one has a certain poetic quality to it. A tale for the ages.
Okay. Sure. Let's see what other secrets are floating around. Nothing. Okay. But yeah, no, that's it. See, that's the bummer part. You know, I really do enjoy this game. Okay, but like I was saying earlier, I'm not going out and paying for different versions of the game. I'm sorry, I think that's uncool and a little. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna go there. Because I did watch somebody else's video, and up in the upper left-hand corner, that's not what it said. I think they have either the subscribed star version or the Patreon version or the itch.io version. Who the fuck knows anymore? You know, I get it. You know, if I was a creator, a developer, I would want to get my game out on as many, you know, websites and platforms or whatever as I could to generate, you know, interest in my game. And, you know, that's a lot. That's, you know, that's cool. But you should release the same version. Also, in the other playthrough that I've been doing for the Patreon exclusive, we actually got this. We actually came out here, and we got her pregnant. Then we came over here, and we got the centaur pregnant, and we actually got a new quest for the sister, the big sister, basically kind of like the leader. What's her name? Yeah, let's see if we can get the conversation. She's the traitor. She's the traitor.
We have coin.
Yeah.
If you wish
I'll
to
keep it.
trade.
So you can, honestly, basically, you could romance Alchemy too, and then once you do that, once you get her dialogue unlocked, then she will come up here, over in this area here, and then she will appear here, and then you come over here, and then you could impregnate her as well, and she'll be here, and then she'll stay here in this area. She won't go back over with the other two. She'll be here permanently after you unlock that dialogue. Now the trick about that one is that while you're leveling up, you have to get your presence up to 12 or higher, because there's two present that you have to get high enough to unlock with that character. And then when she comes over here, if your presence level is high, a new dialogue will come up, and then and then there'll be one that's locked, and then it'll say, you know, coming soon. like a lot of the stuff in this game. Coming soon, locked. Area under development. Coming soon. Now I'm trying to think off the top of my head what else did I find while playing the Patreon exclusive version. I think there was, oh yeah, so okay, so the gilded fold. So yeah, so mine, this version, this gameplay, this quest line, this is locked. It's broken, it's frozen, it's blocked, it's broken. It won't continue. So we captured a slave, we put the slave in the container, in the cage, and then that was it. Nothing else happened. We couldn't figure out what was going on. Nothing else went forward with that. And I was like, well, whatever. So then I ended up getting rid of the one that was in there, thinking maybe that character just glitched out. And then we went down here to the little where was it's either here or over here. So on one of these two sides, there's a place where you could go and you could capture a couple of characters, and then you can take them back here and put them in here. But yeah, this one glitched out on this game playthrough too. That's why I started a new game, because I figured, you know, hey, I might be able to find and unlock stuff. This particular game, though, I have ran all the way around, all the way up until every single area that I got to said under development. So I basically ran all the way around as far as I could before, you know, a lot of these places I couldn't get to because it said, it's under development. Because I was looking for fast travels. I was looking for new areas to explore, caves, entrances, shrines, dungeons. And there is another dungeon that I found in the other playthrough. But I wanted to share that little bit, those couple things. The Mera romance, the Waterlogged Cave, and the and how to get into the Shrine of Jedet, in case nobody ever has, because I actually had to look it up. And I looked it up and I couldn't find anything on this particular portion of the game. I should run back over and take a screenshot and use that as the thumbnail for this video, because then I'll have the name of that place. Well, we'll tag it Waterlogged Cave and this, and then romancing Mera. I actually romanced Mera all the way until where you have to distract everyone in the villa, and then she escapes, and then she will come over here to this area here, and she'll hide out here, or maybe no, here's the fire. No, she'll hide out here. So she escapes here, she runs over here, and then she'll stay here, and then you could go over here, and then you can romance her and, you know, have some wonderful adult time with her. And that's where I am in the other playthrough. And there's still stuff that I haven't done yet in the other playthrough, because we were just running around experimenting and trying to get the quests to, you know, complete themselves and everything that I'm doing, and anything that faulted out in this gameplay. Because right now we're on the mission we're on the Tefara mission, because the Tefara mission, you know, glitched out in here. But in a previous episode, I went through the whole steps of how to actually get the quest to work. I'm juggling stuff back and forth. We were playing some new games that a couple of people requested that I checked out. Wicked Seed recently. We're still playing Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. We played We just got done. That's right. We were playing Chrono Odyssey. I was saying in that video that I made for that we did the playtest, that was the first game I've ever been invited to by the developer to play their game. So we were playing that. And it's a fun game. It's pretty cool. I like the storyline and the plot behind it. And then there was Breaking Dawn. No, it's not Breaking Dawn, is it? Dawnbreak? It's a game kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. Just go check it out. It's under the So I Tried series. But the funny part about that game is that they have the Infinity Gauntlet. You say what you want. I don't care. It is the Infinity Gauntlet. It's even got the crystals. Okay? She grabs them, but they just named them differently. There's a love crystal and a time space continuum crystal and a quantum. Yeah, it crystals. They go in the fingers. Okay? Infinity Gauntlet. It's just their glove is silver, not gold. But that was fun. That was a fun game too. That was fun. We did the whole demo. Got all the way to the end of the demo. And then there's like a shooting range or a testing range that you go and you fight a bunch of monsters. And then there's other stuff that you potentially could unlock. But you have to, like, you play the whole game through and then you unlock stuff. But only certain things are available in the play test trial version of the game. Go check that out too. It was pretty fun. It was pretty good. So we're just having fun playing games. Having a good time. But again, for this series here, I think this is the end of the end for now. Again, I'm not going on Patreon and paying for the Patreon version. I'm not going on Subscribestar and paying for the Subscribestar version of this game. I paid for this already on Steam. Okay, I bought it. So I'm not paying for it anywhere else. I bought it on Steam. If there's no more updates and no more, then oh well. It's all good. I had a lot of fun with this game. I played it again. I did a second playthrough on the other platform, having a blast. Okay, I hope that the developers, see these videos and say, hey, and not just mine, but the other guys that are playing this game. There's like a little clique of us, little circle, kind of circle. They were kind of all playing the same games. And, they're playing it too. They're having fun with it too. So I hope the developers say, hey, you know what? We need to get on the ball here, man. Let's go. All these people want more. I want more. So until next time, thanks for watching and have a good night.